मैं हैदराबाद में एक इवेंट करने वाला हूँ 28 अक्टूबर शनिवार को 4:30 से 5 बजे तक। जो उधर मुझे मिलना चाहे वो नीचे दिए हुए जीमेल आईडी में और व्हाट्सएप नंबर में कांटेक्ट कर सकते हैं। हैदराबाद moneypage@gmail.com उसका ईमेल एड्रेस है। मैं आपको हैदराबाद में मिलाऊंगा। नमस्कार, फिर पैसा बोलता है में आपका स्वागत है। मैं आनंद श्रीनिवासन। आज मैं वॉरेन बफेट के कुछ ऐसे लेसन्स हैं जिससे हम सीख सकते हैं कि कैसे इन्वेस्ट किया जाए स्टॉक मार्केट में, उसके बारे में बात करूंगा। तो मैं अंग्रेजी में बात करूंगा क्योंकि इस चैनल को देखने वाले बहुत सारे अंग्रेजी ही समझते हैं। तो इस दो वीडियो को मैं अंग्रेजी में प्रस्तुत करूंगा और अगले हफ्ते में एक या दो वीडियो हिंदी में तो जरूर डालूंगा। सो टुडे आई वांटेड टू डिस्कस अबाउट 6 common mistakes that every investor does, which Warren feels that you must avoid, and I absolutely agree. Anybody who comes to me and talks about the market is all the time talking about timing the market. What do I mean by timing the market? When is the right time to buy? When is the right time to sell? First thing you should understand, stock is not a commodity. So you cannot buy a piece of paper or you cannot buy an entry into your demat account. You are becoming a partner in a business. Suppose there are 1 crore shares of Tata Steel in the market totally. Mr. Tata owns 40%, that is 40 lakh shares. 60 crores are lying with the market. You buy one share, you are one in 1 crore partner of Mr. Tata. So you are entering into a partnership. You are not buying a commodity. If you open a tea stall outside a college, you are not going to think today morning I open, today or tomorrow afternoon I will sell, or will I sell in 90 days, or will I sell in 180 days. That is not the way to enter a business. The correct way is to buy a partnership. A partnership is available for sale every day. If Natco Pharma is available, I have a chance to become a partner in Natco Pharma every day. Now, at the price at which I am willing to pay, which I am paying, do I get enough value for my partnership is the judgment call you have to make. It's a pure quantitative equation. Once you become a partner in what you think is a correct price, you should stay with the business as long as unless the fundamentals of the business completely change. It is quite possible that the fundamentals of business change. In case of Warren Buffett, the entire advertising market was in the hands of newspapers when he ran his career. He owned Buffalo, a city called Buffalo. He had the major newspaper. He was a owner of Washington Times. At some time, the family itself sold out Washington Times because the paper was it's not worth printing the paper anymore. So he sold it and he moved on because newspapers as a business died. When I was a kid, I could have bought, if Hindu was listed, I would have bought a major chunk of Hindu. But in the last 10 years, Hindu is dead. I'm sorry to say this because nobody wants to read the newspaper. Hindu's main revenue came from classified advertisements. Today, there is no need of classified advertisement because before for a wedding ad, you will put it in the newspaper looking for a girl or a bride or a bridegroom. Today, it's moved online. If I wanted to sell a second-hand car, it used to be on the Hindu. Today, it's available on the website. So, category after category of classified advertisement has moved away from the newspaper. The newspaper as a business is dead. So, you can, unless you have fundamental shifts like that, or the person running the business has changed, you cannot sell a business because you want to be a partner in a business for a long term. If the fundamentals do not change, do not change your business. You only buy what you can afford to lose and not open the screen every day to see. You should be looking at the focus in individual businesses. If I am looking at individual businesses and saying whether the company ownership is good, whether the promoters are decent, whether they are good managers, there are several factors which I have discussed in my book. You can take a look at it. Only with that you have to buy. Second and most important thing, don't get attached to your price because most people get emotionally attached to the price. Here I will quote Rakesh Junjunwala. He bought Titan for a single digit number and he bought it 40 times costlier also. He bought stake. If I had bought 10 rupees in Titan, he bought it much lower, but I suppose I had bought Titan at 10 rupees, you should be willing to buy it at 400 rupees also. But if you say no, I have bought it at 10, it has gone to 400, I will not buy, then from 400 it goes to 3,500, you will feel bad. As the business fundamentals change, business becomes more profitable, the value of the business will also increase. And if the business fundamentals remain same and there is a sale in your business and the price falls, you should be extremely happy. When you get two shirts, when you buy two shirts, you get two shirts free. You want to crowd the showroom. In a business like Indian Tobacco Company (ITC), when it was selling at one third of its value for some stupid reason, you decided not to buy. But had you decided to buy without any risk, you would have made three times your money and you would have got dividends. But everybody was asking me, is it the right time to buy? When a stock or a business which you like cracks in price, be happy, celebrate. It's like going into a sale. Check the fundamentals of the business. If the fundamentals of the business are good, you can go ahead and buy. But now people want to ask me whether I should buy ITC at 450 and not bother when not willing to buy it at 134. This is a repeat case. You don't want to buy Karnataka Bank at 35 rupees, but you want to buy it at 240 rupees. You did not want to buy Tata Motors at 70 rupees. You want to buy it at 650 rupees because you felt that you have missed the door. So do not have an attachment to your price. You could have bought a great company at a wrong price and the price has fallen 70%. The market is giving you a chance to buy it at the correct price. Stocks don't bother about what is the price you bought. Sometimes there can be extraneous conditions in the market which can push down the price of stocks, or there can be very ultra loose conditions and the price of the stock can go through the roof. Like I may want to buy Titan today, but at 3,500, Titan is impossible to buy at 91 times earnings. There is no way I'll buy Titan at 91 times earnings. There was a time when I bought it at 18 times earnings. Okay, I didn't buy enough quantity. That is money I had at that time. I could buy only so much limited quantity. Just because I didn't buy that time and today I have money, I cannot buy it when the market is giving it 91 times earnings. It is a decision that you have to make. And because you buy 3,500 now and it drops to 1,750, you should be able to buy more. Second, third and most important point, don't buy companies on future valuations. I never have a habit of looking at projected growths. Economic conditions can change, business environment can change, the shifts in business can happen. You can be completely destroyed in value. There is no point in buying such a company. Maybe I am wrong, but when it corrects, it hurts badly. I know Just Dial, I can reel off hundreds of companies, Reliance Power, Just Dial, like that. I can reel off companies which promised the moon, the earth and the sun, and today they have disappeared from the face of the earth. Just Dial is trading for a pittance because the model itself, Google destroyed Just Dial's model. So if you decide to pay 70 times, 80 times for a company and the price corrects, you have nobody but yourself to blame, because a company which has 80 times earnings has to grow at 30% every year, profits and revenue, for you to justify the price. Is Titan going to grow at 30%? It's a great company with great management, but it's not going to grow at 30%. So always what Buffett has suggested, you always look at the previous 12 months performance, not at what next 12 months it will do. You value a company based on what it was 12 months ago. In the last 12 months, what was the financial position of the company, not at what the company is going to do after 12 months. This is a very important thing that you have to see. If I have 10 rupees, I borrow 100 rupees and I buy 10 rupees stock. Instead of buying one stock, I can buy 11 stocks. You think I have made great money. But if the market moves 10%, my capital is wiped out and I have to return money with interest. Borrowed funds can both magnify loss and profits. But when we only calculate profits and we don't calculate losses. And you simply do not have an idea that very clear that what Peter's principle is there, what has to go wrong will go wrong. Only when you borrow it, the price will correct. It will be a great company. I could have bought ITC for 280 on leverage. It will come to 134. I'll be wiped out and then it went to 450. Do I have the power to hold leverage? So don't borrow capital. Because you borrowed capital, because capital was borrowed and you thought you could replace it, is why Sam Bankman-Fried is in jail today. And that is what happened to Bernie Madoff. This is what happened to Anil Ambani. This is what happened to Vijay Mallya. Whenever you want to borrow and invest, think of Vijay Mallya, Bernie Madoff, Anil Ambani, Sam Bankman-Fried. Don't try to take any such risk. It's not worth it. Remember, you could have bought ITC at 280 with credit, with leverage, thinking it will go to 450. It did go to 450, but in between it decided to go to 134. You would have been wiped clean without all your capital and watch it all the way go back to 250, 450, and still you would have lost money. Your prediction would have been right and yet you would have got wiped out. Avoid it completely. Don't make such mistakes. This I'm taking. Tata Steel went from 1000 to 250 and then back to 1250 now. Now it is split for 10 shares to 1 share. So it is at from 100 rupees it went to 25 rupees. From 25 rupees it went back to 125 rupees. Great company. Company has survived for 100 years, pays dividend, everything great. You bought on leverage, you would have got wiped out. No point blaming Tata for that. Understand this. Invest what you have. Do not look at things which you do not have. These are when I wanted to discuss 6 points, but with 4 points the time has run out. We will look at something tomorrow. Thank you for watching पैसा बोलता है. आपने इस पॉडकास्ट को सुना, इसके लिए मैं आपका आभारी हूँ. अगर इस वीडियो आपको पसंद आए तो इस वीडियो को लाइक कीजिए, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कीजिए, बेल नोटिफिकेशन को दबाएं. हो सके तो इस वीडियो को अपने दोस्त और रिश्तेदार के पास भेजें और उनको देखने के लिए आग्रह करें. नमस्कार, धन्यवाद, जय हिंद.